Yo.
Mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me. Look, I don't believe in compliments directed at me, but I trust criticism, I dissect it badly. I overthink to talk about it, never happy. Said I don't accept no help, and truth is dog, it never happened. I'm sure right friends only cause they don't know me well enough. Otherwise they would never fuck with Beelzebub. I hate cameras, mirrors, most reflective surfaces. I'm an assortment of many nervous ticks, they set me up. Upset as fuck as soon as I open my eyes each morning. I let y'all slide each time, and I despise me only. My face looks stupid, my stats are stupid, my hair dumb. My friends but a fluke, qualities we share none. I'm short tempered, short and rationale. My bark big, my bite not, I'm a tragic foul. Even in my own shoes, barely last a mile. Not convincing when I crack a smile. As a child, mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Yo.
Mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Yo.
I don't wanna be remembered as the motherfucker that let you suckers take advantage of me till my lungs collapse. Took a lot of shit from everybody, now I'm busting back. Think I'm playing, you can suck my dick and balls right from the back. Yeah, that's me.
I have no chill. I have no chill. I have no chill. No, I have.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. At 3:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, NORAD detected a long-range nuclear missile launch in North Korea. This missile is believed to be headed in the direction of the Los Angeles metropolitan area. It is believed that it will impact this area within the next 1.5 to 2 hours. All residents within a 400-mile radius of this area should seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a...
I don't know what is wrong with me now. I have yet to figure out what makes my dominoes.
Look, I just wanna finesse it when you already know. Got a couple $100 and some quality draw. Yeah, lost to all the bills, got them calling me dough. Never feed a shitty rapper, try to follow me home. Wanna find that time, wanna time that place, wanna pace it together with a climate close, wanna climb that face. I'ma shut it down, never tie no lace, I'ma glide past slow, got a high fast low, cut out the lotion, run past roads, cut out the lotion, foot off the path, foot off the whole shit, cut out the bullshit, call it promotion.
Just wanna finesse it when you already know. Is this wanna finesse it when you already know? Is this wanna finesse it when you already know? Is this wanna finesse it when you already know?
Who let these weak ass rappers in? Whacking your they speak, man, arrogant. Damn, she ain't at a 0.5%. What I'm able to be when I grab the pen. I came to play it with the beat and my imaginary friends. Straight up out of my cerebral, not adapting to no trend, I'm straight evil. Watch the devil leap and dance through all people. Now I'm the one teaching class and I've zero patience for your leaking ass. I don't fear no bricks cause I breached the glass. Now it's free roam, and with every season pass, so do people who there try to speak for rap, huh? I let the exo demons out a while ago. The skin you then delete your flesh and use your bones like xylophone. You shooting but your bullets tickle, don't even the Tylenol. I've told you before you can live together but you die alone. Finna spaz out on you crack house, loud mouth rappers with your ass out, black out. Lay the smack down, laugh loud after once the track's out. Chilling in the background, that's out. You're mediocre, you feed below cause it's humorous, but it's really over, delete your whole music careers. Hit a couple million views in 2-3 years. Like, well, who you did it, then you come, cause no one truly cares. True, the spirit is the food, it's so fucking soothing. Moving through the years and consuming, you suckers losing. Pushing out your tears and resuming this dumb confusing movement that you fear, assuming you'll be winning soon. And screaming thoughts with your screenshots, bragging about your numbers, boy, you seem lost. You best be prepared for when the streams cross. Nasty with the flow, I'll turn the beat off.
take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 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 4. Ace, deuce, ace, deuce, scrap, want 4. Scrap, want 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4.
Check me out, chump.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and he made it the hard way. Hey, the front line takes the hard. You have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? 6 the point.
Check me out, chump.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. Place your bets. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky.
Check me out, chump.
8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, chump.
4 4's the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace, deuce, scraps, wants 4. Ace, deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scraps, wants 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, chump.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. Place your bets. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, deuce. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Who wants to come? 6 the point. Play 6.
Party people don't sleep, don't drink, don't eat like we do. I'll leave you be if you leave me be too, but I can't see you when you need to. Get in trouble, you just wanna get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle. Get in trouble, you just love to get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle. My modus operandi don't involve ganja, booze, or beer. Party favors after shows, dressing rooms full of those. Players looking to propose a toast. Nope, I've been around the world, but like my bedroom the most. Though you know I won't go away. I got the golden voice even a ventriloquist couldn't throw away. I need understanding, my presence is demanding. Buy some merch and maybe I can spin it on a stand-in. One mellow, cause the two is seeing double after about 3 drinks. So before I get into trouble, slap you 5 and grab a taxi. Don't even have to ask me if I'm tired, y'all stay wide like old telephones. I need my time alone in my home. Create my zone, prone, cuddling with an old movie on, and I'm gone. So if you're calling me to come back to the streets and get freaked, please, I ain't even trying to get 24-hour party, people don't sleep, don't drink, don't eat like we do. I leave you be if you leave me be too, but I can't see trouble. You just wanna get in trouble. Do the hustle. Everybody do the hustle. Get in trouble. You just love to get in trouble. Do the hustle. Everybody do the hustle. You gotta understand. I wish I could live like you, but I can't be a man. Go bad on intuition. Just understand. You know I really like you, but I must have a plan. Don't thrive on inhibition. My oh my, it's 3:04. And partner, why oh why are you calling me for? I thought I was understood. I'm so good on that club shit. Don't care how the club's lit. I just make the club hits. Spitting on the introverted tip. Flex that I don't return texts and I don't throw fits. It is said, it is writ like your name on an every night check for the beers and tips. My tips are reaching out. I want my own apartment. My life is halfway over and it ain't even started. My new rap name is Young Tragedy. This ain't the way it had to be. I'm plotting on a magic seed. Please intercede if you see people stopping me, asking how do I make the sound of giving me demo CDs, trying to get me to smoke weed and watch their TVs. Can we have all interactions through email, please? 24-hour party people. Don't sleep, don't drink, don't eat like we do. I'll leave you be if you leave me be too, but I can't see you when you need to. Get in trouble, you just wanna get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle. Get in trouble, you just love to get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle. You gotta understand, I wish I could live like you, but I can't be a man. Go bad on intuition. Just understand. You know I really like you, but I must have a plan. Don't thrive on inhibition. Body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Oh, please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not. Oh, body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Oh, please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not. Body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not. Body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not.
Listen up.
A modern concussion. The room is on fire. You're an upstanding model of the modern day king with impeccable style. So now you've done a little wrong and you need to be forgiven by the vicar and the company you keep. And then you conjure up a fiction to get the pretty girl to listen. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. The moral objections to something so profane but the deepest of convictions are the darkest positions, little remissions for the varicose vein. So now you've done a little wrong and you swear you didn't do it, but militia left you burdened with a curse. And they conjure up a fiction to get the pretty girls to listen. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. Everyone can tell. Everyone can Some days I feel like I just can't care. I cross the road without checking first, cause in reality, in the grand scheme of things, yo, fuck all y'all. The roof, you can let it burn along with all of you. Too many reasons I defy all allegiance. Feel like Lucifer Nietzsche. I'll be okay in 3 months. Yeah, right. Back in it, I'm back and I'm back in it. The walls are black in it. I'm trapped to act from the slack to back image of that be back. Given in fact, the smash mirrors with plastic back thinners. This classic rap spitting. My inner child they diet. In fact, it feeds the darkness. My inner child they diet. If hell was everything when I get there, it'd be alright. But a one-track mind and it flies on autopilot. The islands that it crashes to are violent. Building thick, cold cell bars around your heart if you just try it. But it ain't worth it. It'd be a fucking joke to say it ain't really that perfect. Our relationship disturbs me either. I love hate around the minute. Ignoring every fucking clue that's ever been presented. Somehow we're missing us. I can only resent it. My wrath inside is twisted and tremendous, and I fear I cannot end it. Some days I feel like I just can't care. I cross the road without checking first, cause in reality, in the grand scheme of things, yo, fuck all y'all. The roof, you can let it burn along with all of you. Too many reasons I defy all allegiance. Feel like Lucifer Nietzsche. I'll be okay in 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
on somebody's back deck. I stumbled down the street, beer, weed on my breath. What happened is the only question I could fathom asking as I stumbled into vomit in the gas station bathroom. Crusted in my mustache, I must ask the cashier where I can find a trash bin to throw this condom wrap in. At least there's a possibility I wore one. Who's the lucky lady? What may ADF contract? As I leave, I'm trying desperately to unweave this tapestry and pick up every last puzzle piece, but I can't do it, I'm ruined and I cannot reassemble. I blame it on the pain in my temple. I've been to the bottom, and here I am again. I gotta find my car and I gotta find my friends. I feel like shit, man, I feel so alone. I got high last night and I didn't go home.
I got high last night. I got high and I didn't go home. I got high last night. I got high and I didn't go home.
Yo. I'm trying to think back to the beginning of the bender. The last I remember was Sam the bartender. Trek down the street through 90-degree weather. Skin color green, I should be on a stretcher. Walking down Main Street, a car pulls up. Pizza face, baby, wait, about $3. I had fun last night, she got my number, hit me up. I looked her in the eyes and I replied like, yep. I'll make it to the bar while my car is parked. The only problem is I don't know where the keys are. Retard. I would call a homie, but hey, wouldn't you know? The phone in my pocket could desperately use a recharge. I stepped into the bar and asked if I can use the phone. They were like, Nate, after we cut you off, where did you go? Man, I really wish I knew, but I don't. All I know is I got high and I didn't go home.
I got high last night. I got high and I didn't go home. I got high last night. I got high and I didn't go home.
Check it out. Yo, I called up Tease, I was like, hey, what's up? I'm hungover at the station, please come pick me up. My car's out front, but I can't find the keys. He was like, dude, I took them, remember you tried to leave? Well, dude, you couldn't give me a ride? And I tried, but you left with that fat chick insisting that you were fine. Oh God, why fuck me? I ran outside and dry heaved in the street. Yo, who could have seen? Oh, nobody knows. I'm beginning to think that I'm out of control. I ought to get it together, but I know that I won't. That's the way the cookie crumbles, that's life, I suppose. So there I sit, basking in shame, till Tease pulled up and he laughed in my face. He handed me my keys, hey, thanks, I gotta go. I got high last night and it's time to go home.
I got high last night. I got high and I didn't go home. I got high last night. I got high and I didn't go home.
I wake up in a far goddamn good dawn. I put it all together like, ooh Lord. I hardly ever smoke, it's a fact that I drink. Put them both together, I'll be yakking in the sink. I wake up in a far goddamn good dawn. I put it all together like, ooh Lord. I hardly ever smoke, it's a fact that I drink. Put them both together, I'll be yakking in the sink. I wake up in a far goddamn good dawn. I put it all together like, ooh Lord. I have no chill. I have no chill. I have no chill. No, I have.
Every time he opens his mouth, he says, oink. And I could not accept any lie that is so phonetically out of harmony with my ear. You understand? The pigs of the power structure are oinking to the people. Let's get you a boot off my neck, or I'm gonna try to snatch your leg off.
Lost in the bliss of a lofty wish, a pot to piss, pockets thick, pop hits for the populace, pop Chris to wash the pills down your esophagus. On the eve of the apocalypse, we got megaton bombs, rocket ships, stop and frisk, and deep state operatives. I've been waiting for the plot to twist, I'm an optimist, locked in the grips of an unseen head with the axe to grind. A vagabond, far from home, following the path toward Avalon. When the market thrives and the sharks arrive to tear apart your hide with sharpened knives, you can see a world with a darker side, where they harbor lines and the high oligarch resides. We're led toward our demise, narcotized by a phantom menace. Got a house and a car to drive, a new phone and a smart television with a camera in it. In a pandemic land, a branded image. Show me where the answer is hidden. A cancer is living in the minds of men. We got wolves in the den and ants in the kitchen. Far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Bones with the world in a stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes: money, sharpen swords,
Abuse.
guard the doors, call the knives, terror, call the chores. Far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Bones with the world in a stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes: money, sharpen swords,
Abuse.
guard the doors,
Fire.
call the knives,
Terror.
call the chores. Broke away from the day-to-day to take a walk in the citadel, in the crown of the human shell, in the living hell where the inner house come running at the sound of the dinner bell. The world outside reflects every inner complex and effect below that we project from the depths of a restless soul as the pressure grows for the collective whole. I've been in the heaven on earth in the soft light of a new dawn. I've been in the realm of the sun and darkness, chained to my self-hate when I couldn't move on. We oscillate between opposites, locked in the grips of a hidden hand, drawing lines in the sand, trying to make a stand till the lion lays with the lamb in the confines of a wasteland. When it's 8 below, when you stroll down a vacant road with no place to go, it takes a toll. Take it slow, try to break the mold to find space to grow, to build in the midst of the chaos here, in the belly of the beast where they prey on fear, with police on the centipede creeping the street that'll reach for their peace and
Bang.
far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Bones with the world in a stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes: money, sharpen swords,
Abuse.
guard the doors, call the knives, terror, call the chores. Far as the eye can see, there's eyes in the sky that are eyeing me. Bones with the world in a stranglehold that want control. Their mantra goes: money, sharpen swords,
Abuse.
guard the doors,
Fire.
call the knives,
Terror.
call the chores.
If a man has a good hold on life, the hold gets more assured and secure as he goes on.
That's right. Then things should become easy for him. During that period when I analyzed my dreams and began to get a glimpse of the pattern of my life, I saw the errors I had made and assumed full responsibility for everything.
Wake from a dream where I was stuck, losing my teeth. Lucky for me, it was all fake, or not what it seemed. Where, oh, where do we go next? Haunted pillow beneath my head. Where does it go? Where does it go? Where does it go? Pick out her heart with a kitchen fork, pin down her arms, and wake from the scar, still feeling sick. Where did it get started? Where, oh, where did this come from? Oh my God, my head's a gun. I let myself go. I let myself go. I let myself go. I let myself go. Security waiting
Scalpel to the heart, trying to stop the bleeding. Symphonic Mozart echoes off the ceiling. Study symbols in each sky, trying to catch some meaning. Yo, I come to the conclusion, yeah, I must be dreaming. Yeah, I must be dreaming. Yeah, I must be dreaming. Come to the conclusion, yeah, we must be dreaming.
Wake up screaming. Same dream that I've had for the past 6 years. It starts on a metal building, feet are on a ledge. Head starts tilting, teeter on the edge, and I jump off, and it feels like a month long as I'm falling. Then it cuts off as I plunge through an awning, yawning. Wake up and I don't really know what to make of it. I really wish these night terrors stopped. Swear to God, these nightmares are awful. Scenes out a gothic novel. Worst part is that I'm the author. Maybe I should call a doctor. Maybe I should get a fucking shrink to see me. Whatever. Turn on the TV channel, flip through a bunch of repeat episodes of The Twilight Zone. Flip to a sports channel with the highlights on, through the primetime news and a Lifetime film and a wildlife doc. Then finally stop on an infomercial about a controversial, experimental, non-reversible medical procedure. Dreams deletion. Remove potential to dream while sleeping and enjoy your rosy slumber. Interested? Call the toll-free number 1-800-586-7633. Fine print under, I ignore it. Grab my phone, dial the digits till I hear the tone. Fingers fidget till I hear alone. Voice across the speaker groan. Thank you for calling. We're no longer offering our service. I'm awfully sorry. We're lawfully obligated to close off our operation. Thanks for your cooperation. Then they hang up, rang up their office a second time, and a third, and a fourth, and fifth, and on a sixth I checked the line. Heard a voice give me directions to their office. There's a sign out front that says Siesta ink and rustic print, and when I find it I should go up flights of stairs until I see a shining light, and walk through halls of doors until I get to room 101. And as they talk I grab the keys and let my Civic's engine run, and drive until I see the sign. Park my car and walk the floor and run up flights of spiral stairs until I think I see the door, and open wide and step outside. Behind me now the door is shut. I'm standing on a concrete ledge and must be 80 stories up, and as I'm slipping off the edge I can feel my iPhone rung. I pick up and hear the voice behind the metal echo. Jump, jump, jump. I must be dreaming. Yeah, I come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming. Like we must be dreaming. Like we must be dreaming. Like I come to the conclusion that we must be dreaming.
Flashback to the night before, lucid swimming, ocean floor, following this motion towards the shore, but I can barely make it. Seems like everything is vacant, except a solo lighthouse in the forest. Doors forced shut, but I climb the ladder. At the top is sad, a picture or illusion. Eyes move into a city left in ruins. Past the woods I draw conclusions. Wait, heard a sound return to ground in the trees. It seems louder, so I scatter after fractured laughter patterns in the distance. Hear it echo, losing minutes as I let go of existence as I know it. Tiptoe into this wasteland, lots of empty spray cans, tagging no man's land on all the buildings torn down to pieces. I wonder if mankind's now becoming an endangered species, and if so, what's the purpose of my being? I've come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming, man. I come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming. Still can't wake up, so I see what all my dreams are really made of as I follow through the wake of whatever massacre occurred. Thoughts growing more disturbed, passing every single curb till I swerve into a burning sign and think, where else have I heard of Siesta Inc? Where else have I heard of Siesta Inc?
Sanity with bottles of the green. Yeah, I'm walking through the city, but it's feeling like a ghost town. Yeah, I'm dreaming of you with me, but you're gone, I'm so alone now.
hating this situation. I'm too tired of facing the feeling I'm craving. This life is amazing, but something is missing. And don't call me crazy, but I feel like living way up in the stars. If I believe hard, I can make it. I'm trying to take a spaceship, there's delay, it's fucking raining. I'm wandering alone to places that I've never been. I'm putting my mind in the sky, letting the whole world in. My personality is 92 or 93. Let's get lost up in the past, why don't you spend this day with me? You couldn't pay me to be lazy on this perfect day with you. Thinking of a payment plan as gold standard substitute. Got a blunt or two in love with you. Coping with this juxtaposed life, we keep on living, we're just waiting for the summer June. You wouldn't know what you're missing, left with no one's permission. Writing rhymes in your kitchen while you're changing your clothes. I'm turning smiles to frowns, now nobody's around. So here's a song with some more shitty thoughts I wrote.
I'll be thinking of you while I stare out at the sky. Darling, you're my favorite reason to cry.
Again, I'm so in love with you.
Oh, baby, you're a liar. Or maybe I'm a liar too. LA's still with liars. Top grade bullshit providers. Oh, baby, you're a liar. Or maybe I'm a liar too. LA's still with liars. Top grade bullshit providers. Life is like black magic, but if one last spell gets cast, then make those LA Barbies plastic. Make the press over dramatic. Fake people tend to turn the other cheek. Face puffed up with the bow tie sleek, like the face of my city got trapped in the belly of the beast. At least it happens now. You'll get chewed up and spit out. If the devil holds you down, don't mess it up. Get in line with the rest of us. We got hell to pay. Welcome to LA. Oh, baby, you're a liar. Or maybe I'm a liar too. LA's still with liars. Top grade bullshit providers. Oh, baby, you're a liar. Or maybe I'm a liar too. LA's still with liars. Top grade bullshit providers. Mr. Hollywood with the pockets fat. Drug addicts in a sleeping bag. Traffic jam got the street impact. It's all bad. It's all bad. Maybe you're a liar. Or maybe I'm a liar too. LA's still with liars. Top grade bullshit providers. Maybe you're a liar. Or maybe I'm a liar too. LA's still with liars. Top grade bullshit providers.
Look, I asked the voices when they'll stop. They stopped already. I figured that a heavy heart don't make one's pockets heavy. I feel my self-awareness slipping away, bit by bit every day. I can tell and yet I'm not objecting. Thoughts projecting losses all across external folders. These cords around my neck pulling me back as to go forward. Viewing blue scenes, still blue screens. Inside I loop screams until I lose steam. Yo, do I miss her? Do I miss love? Do I miss company or all of the above? Do I miss me? Do I miss us? Do I miss peace or do I simply miss the drugs? Yo, man, fact this, I'm missing out on now. Eyes glued to the ceiling, soul sinking through the ground. My mind escapes me, tears pouring down my face. The voices return chanting, all is falling into place. Anxiety persist, got me posted by the window. Alas, no one comes around. Sometimes I don't exist, I feel this when I'm indoors. The walls never make a sound.
Look, Cogito, where goes some? There's something wrong with me, man, I got evil in my tongue. So the others don't respond to me. Five visceral dichotomy, I can't let myself get to me. Pondering the bottomy, considering the back to me. The mirror shows an enemy, I guess I keep my foes close. Misery loves company, our dates I never postpone. Dancing in the darkest halls, I've had a couple of close calls to left feet, but the devil doesn't load those. Escaping the ozone again on the bathroom floor with no clothes again. I almost succeed, get so close, but then self-pity sets in. I postpone the end. Yeah, but it gon' happen one day. Filter take off and just crumble on the runway. Yeah, ho, it gon' happen one day. When my heart stops, my brain freeze, my lungs break.
Anxiety persists, got me posted by the window. Alas, no one comes around. Sometimes I don't exist, I feel this when I'm indoors. The walls never make a sound. Anxiety persists, got me posted by the window. Alas, no one comes around. Sometimes I don't exist, I feel this when I'm indoors. The walls never make a sound.
Soon I rise from the tomb, shall my catalyst, my impudence, my arrogance, my ignorance resume. Soon my false sense of morality, my mental abnormality, thrill instead of reality consume. Soon my self-perception dwindle, my self-absorption kindle, and all that's in the middle shall be doomed. Soon my voice engraved in MP3, the happiest shall lengthen for me, my temporary remedy recoup. Soon. 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 Soon.
When everything is dead and done, my people want a piece of that pie. Yeah. When everything decays and rots, placed inside the safest spot inside the earth, y'all find the time to find its worth. Post-mortem, postpartum, post-baloney, pray they fucking post-Malone me, build a shrine. Yeah, my mausoleum tall and steeped in what I used to feel the time I shed the gloves, I'm building mine. Fuck wait until I die. You little sheep shouting about little peep. I bet you never liked a fucking song. You talking about his face tats up in your mentions way back, and how you figured that shit it wasn't wrong. You motherfucking cowards could be hours from a cold slump of tissues. What's the difference when you die and leave this earth? Yeah, I'm in my feelings, eating peelings of tobacco. Where tobacco might as well just do my dirt. I'm not waiting. I'm digging up a pit for me to die inside of, cause I don't trust these shaky hands. No. I'm digging through your little stack of lies that piled up, so you don't have to face me, man, I'll do it for you. I got my shovel, got my gloves, I got my tuxedo. I got my shovel, got my gloves, I got my tuxedo. I got my shovel, got my gloves, I got my tuxedo. Yo.
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell.
The day is over, your head full of cerebral kaijus. She tries to comfort you and read your eyes to see inside you. She sees you're hurt, so she decides to give you a hug and seeks to find you. As you proceed to feed your ceaseless cycle.
Sick of this shit, drowning in shit. Sick of you working the dubs that you get. Broken this shit and you doubt that you're fixed. Diagnosed back in 2006.
Routine got you in a hole and you helped digging it. Started off small and now you fit in it. Yeah, never see you crawling out the bitterness. Is it lack of balls or just intellect? She going through a lot of pain too, dealing with her shit as well. She doesn't toss her 2 cents into wishing well, she wish you well. The day is over, your head full of cerebral kaijus. She's sick of trying to save you all the time, believes it's idle. The day is over, your head full of cerebral kaijus. Tonight's the last time that she'll sleep beside you.
I'm digging up a pit for me to die inside her, cause I don't trust these shaky hands. No. I'm digging through your little stack of lies that piled up, so you don't have to face me, man, I'll do it for you. I got my shovel, got my gloves, I got my tuxedo. I got my shovel, got my gloves, I got my tuxedo. I got my shovel, got my gloves, I got my tuxedo. Yo.
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell.
Okay, so 100% chance of rain, only for like the next half hour. It'll probably clear up pretty fast. These kind of heavy storms, you know, they blow over.
I'm afraid of woozles and head lumps. I can't get no sleep, so could you let me some? The monster that's hidden in my brain won't give me a break. It's almost past 4, I'm not tired, my mind is at stake. My eyes gaze to my window, what's looking at me? My iris is adjusting, it's a bunch of leaves. And all that's left to say is that it's all in my head. I don't think any monsters wanna crawl in my bed. I always wake up next to monsters. These schools of ghosts, they drive me bonkers. No escape from what I have to do now. I'm screaming out in black and blue now. I can't get away. I can't get away. I can't get away. I can't get away. I'm always running back to you. I'm always running back to you. I'm always running back to you. I'm always running back to you.
Well, we've made it to shore. But just where are we? This place looks strange and very unfamiliar. Okay.
I followed the parade, crawled up on the stage, told them what I'd seen, swallowed a grenade, shot up from the grave, saw the end of days, drank the Yahweh, and woke up from a dream. I know that love's supreme above everything. Outside God is locked inside a cage, and propaganda flash on the projection screen. Side F-15s and death machines quell the praises of the Most High that angels in the heavens sing. Saw my own prejudice and deepest fears, and I hide the mirrors plagued by the illusion that we're separate beings. And our collective sickness manifests through atoms split that strip flesh from bone and sap the essence from a precious thing. Once upon a time I crashed on the sofa. Money makes the world go round, that's what they told us. Got him on the cuff, flipped him fast, met the quota. Then sat back and watched those stack like pagodas. I followed the parade, strolled with the masses, shot up from the grave.
rose from the ashes. As Roddy Piper's Ray-Bans and rose-colored glasses on the road to Damascus in the throes of controlled madness. I've been searching for my brother's lost mind. Built myself a prison where I'm judged for thigh crimes. Behind my eyes, 1,000 painted birds fly the coop, driven by their thirst for knowledge and the urge to find the truth. The sequence of events that led me right here are a mix of sweet dreams and collective nightmares. A pilgrimage through the vast wilderness where lost souls flood rivers with poison to feel like they exist.
He who bends to himself a joy, doth the winged life destroy. But he who kisses the joy as it flies, lives in eternity's sunrise.
Don't you see?
Calculated reflections of a wannabe to buy into a lie and try to deny it like it wasn't free. Inconclusive arguments defining what the limit is. Whining about the cynics instead of finding where the sinner is. Pining over timing where the theory's relativity. Eloquent recitals of an ethic, no one's listening. Ideas on the wall running circles like they secondhand. The peace bring rest, so we praying with our weapon hand. Two teams and they playing like it's Tekken. No one's keeping score up in heaven, Mr. Reverend. So why you pressing? Get your hands up off my neck. Rich fucks breathing lies and saying I ain't got respect. Tiny fractions of your earnings, give it back to the community. And we just keep on feeding it to buy ourselves immunity. It's all fun and games till your fate is intertwined with a bullet through your brain cause of a goddamn sign. Every cent paper thin, pull the pin, watch it pop. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops. Every cent paper thin, pull the pin, watch it pop. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Every sin ever been dies when the brain's lost.
Ask for forgiveness or else you go to hell. We all born as sinners with selfishness and self. Regret is not enough. Better run to the confession or just say you're sorry once. The Lord will never question you and ignore all the knowledge that we've gained throughout the centuries. Most of us won't accept that questions get answered eventually. When your child has leukemia, ignore your doctor's words. Just take your child to church, cause holy water works. And when your daughter dies, don't fret, see God is testing you. Repent and persevere, then Jesus Christ will rescue you. Follow the buck, don't trust your own perceptions, dude, cause we're easily gullible. Instructions were hand sent to you. And don't do good just cause you wanna be a good person. Do it cause you wanna go to heaven. See, now that's worth it. Do it cause you're scared of hell. See, that works shit. Miss out on life in the case that there's something after earth, kid.
Every sin, paper thin, pull the pin, watch it pop. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops. Every sin, paper thin, pull the pin, watch it pop. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Dies when the brain stops. Every sin ever been dies when the brain's lost. Give your pain to me, give your pain to me, and everything will be alright in the morning when the rain starts pouring and it's plain to see. Give your pain to me, give your pain to me, and everything will be alright in the morning when the rain starts pouring and it's plain to see that we're all alone.
brain stops, dies when the brain stops, dies when the brain stops. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops. Every sin, paper thin, pull the pin, watch it pop. Every dream, everything dies when the brain stops, dies when the brain stops, dies when the brain stops. Every sin never been dies when the brain's lost.
Dance. Dance. That's enough.
A modern concussion. The room is on fire. You're an upstanding model of the modern day king with impeccable style. So now you've done a little wrong and you need to be forgiven by the vicar and the company you keep. And then you conjure up a fiction to get the pretty girl to listen. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. The moral objections to something so profane are over. The deepest of convictions are the darkest positions with remissions for the varicose vein. So now you've done a little wrong and you swear you didn't do it, but militia left you burdened with a curse. And we conjure up a fiction to get the pretty girls to listen. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. This is that I will confess to release myself from consequence, and everyone can tell. Everyone can tell. Everyone can
Yeah. I asked the voices when they stop. They've stopped already. I figured that a heavy heart to make one's pockets heavy. I feel my self-awareness slipping away, bit by bit every day. I can tell and yet I'm not objecting. Thoughts projecting losses all across external folders. These cords around my neck pulling me backwards to go forward. Viewing blue scenes, still blue screens. Inside I loop screams until I lose team. Do I miss her? Do I miss love? Do I miss company or all of the above? Do I miss me? Do I miss us? Do I miss peace or do I simply miss the drugs? Back this I'm missing out on now. Eyes to the ceiling, soul sinking to the ground. My mind escapes me, tears pouring down my face. The voices return chanting, all is falling into place.
Anxiety persists, got me posted by the window. Alas, no one comes
of me, I can't let myself get to me. Pondering lobotomy, considering the back to me. The mirror shows an enemy, I guess I keep my foes close. Misery loves company, our dates are never postponed. Dancing in the darkest halls, we've had a couple close calls. 2 left feet, but the devil doesn't load those. Escaping the ozone again, on the bathroom floor with no clothes again. Almost succeed, get so close, but then self-pity sets in. I postpone the end, but it gon' happen one day. Fail to take off and just crumble on the runway. Yeah, it gon' happen one day. When my heart stops, my brain freezes, my lungs break.
Anxiety persists, got me posted by the window. Alas, no one comes around. Sometimes I don't exist. I feel this when I'm indoors. The walls never make a sound. So I keep flying at the speed of light, trying at the speed of light. But I keep dying at the speed of light. No, I ain't die yet. I might miss a beat tonight.
Dragon, 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 dragon,
Look, get it, I get it. I think I understand now why I feel so apathetic. When I'm the one that stands out and these other dudes pathetic. Just waiting for a handout and eventually regret it. It ain't the way you planned out, but that contract fucking said it. Boy, you say you ain't a man now, man. Your boy should have provided and edited all the crap out. Like, come on, man, come on. Said, should've known lost on your own record. Fuck, labels out of me your stuff. Now you binging in your kitchen at the bottom of your cup. Cause of ominous, anonymous, and clowning you enough to push you out of your mind. The plot is out of self-destruct. Cause honestly, it sucks to be a product of your motherfucking label. Promising you love only once you make them a buck.
True shit. Let's go back to get fooled again. I guess I'm glad I understand it.
Yeah, glad I ain't dumb. Was rappers randomly run towards a deal in the stack. I'm crafting the path I've begun. Getting it, winning and grinning, spinning sick grass on my tongue. You Christian women and children and men that actually won something that's both ill and original. I will not be pigeonholed. My skill not dependent on no fictional little reward. Exo the click, hold engine out. We did evolve. You kitchen mode will lack you all the pieces and have you expertise. Built on asking for features unless you actually ill. Trying to copy or swag don't mean that you matching our skill. You ain't got sit on my attitude or the passion of bills. Roger a square, each could have your ego kidnapped and then killed. My new refrain through the computer game, consuming stupid links, cruising straight through the future, shooting flames, the losers, usernames, fusing change of music, making true its music. Who's to blame? Nothing new will execute intruder students of the game.
Sup?
Yeah. Cryogenic sleep, wake me up when the lights are gone. Leave a cup of chicken ramen by the microphone. Spend less time deciding who's exciting side you're on. Cause we can live together but we'll die alone. Write this MP3 inside a postcard and send it to my better self that everyone's been missing so hard. And tell me more how I have no heart. The choice of words is on point, dog, you so smart. The way you choose to word yourself, you're like Mozart. A good subtle advice, seriously though, dog. Telling me I'm sounding sadder in the phone call. After I peek my brains out just before a dog call up. Exo roll up like Katamari. Never feeling sorry for a sucker talking fish and calamari. Bringing on me hotter than wasabi. 4 o'clock on 4th July, we finna party. On a visa from the lake of fire, escaping higher. Cause stands from chaos, just stay soft and biased. We'll break your liars, we'll pair suppliers. The great supplies of AKs that come in crates in case we tired of you haters crying. Cause can't nobody spit shit quiet like this. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. And can't nobody spit shit quiet like this. Can't nobody spit shit quiet like this. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. And can't nobody spit shit quiet like this.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. At 3:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, NORAD detected a long-range nuclear missile launch in North Korea. This missile is believed to be headed in the direction of the Los Angeles metropolitan area. It is believed that it will impact this area within the next 1.5 to 2 hours. All residents within a 400-mile radius of this area should seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a...
I don't know what is wrong with me now. I have yet to figure out what makes my dominoes.
Look, I just wanna finesse it when you already know. Got a couple $100 and some quality draw. Yeah, lost all the bills, got them calling me dog. Never feed a shitty rapper, try to follow me home. Wanna find that time, wanna time that place, wanna pace it together with a climate close, wanna climb that face. I'ma shut it down, never tie no lace. I'ma glide past low, got a high fast low. Cut out the lotion, run past roads, cut out the lotion. Foot off the pad, foot off the whole shit, cut out the bullshit, call it promotion code.
Just wanna finesse it when you already know. Is this wanna finesse it when you already know? Is this wanna finesse it when you already know?
Who let these weak ass rappers in? Why can your day speak, man, arrogant? Damn, she ain't at a 0.5%. What I'm able to be when I grab the pen. I came to play it with the beat and my imaginary friends. Straight up out of my cerebral, not adapting to no trend, I'm straight evil. Why Watch the devil leap and dance through a peephole. Now I'm the one teaching class and I've zero patience for your leaking ass. I don't fear no bricks cause I preach the glass. Now it's free roam, and with every season pass, so do people who dare try to speak for rap, huh? I let the exo demons out a while ago. The skin you then delete your flesh and use your bones like xylophone. You shoot 'em, but your bullets tickle. Don't even the Tylenol. I've told you before you can live together, but you die alone. Finna spaz out on you crack house. Loud mouth rappers with your ass out. Black out. Lay the smack down. Laugh loud after once the track's out. Chillin' in the background. That's how you're mediocre. You feeble cause the humorous. But it's really over. Delete your whole music careers. Hit a couple million views in 2-3 years. Like, well, who you did it, then you come, cause no one truly cares. Food is spirits, the food is so fucking soothing. Moving through the years and consuming, you suckers losing. Pushing out your tears and resuming this dumb confusing movement that you fear, assuming you'll be winning sooner. Screaming thoughts with your screenshots. Bragging about your numbers before you seem lost. You best be prepared for when the streams cross. Nasty with the flow, I'll turn the beat off.
It's clear on all sides. Y'all fall and rise. I try to lend an ear, but all I hear is false pride. So I've been on the outside looking in, and I've been thinking about the past and what could have been. I'm clear on all sides. We all fall and rise. I try to lend an ear, but all I hear is false pride. So I've been at the shooting range killing time. And I've been cloud gazing looking for a silver line. Today was like the first day. They let there be light side of life. They divided night like Mr. Mojo rising to his height. See, it started with a bang. A solitary sunspot. A strange word echoed through the void like a gunshot. One drop of blood became a pomegranate seed. Grew into a tree with forbidden fruit for me and Eve. The landlord took his keys and kicked us out the garden. So we moved to New York and got a 2-bedroom apartment. But life seems mundane, and I'm to blame, so I don't have the right to complain. I'm spin cycling, dark angels knock on our door, and I invite them in to bring to light the things I've suppressed and help me write again. I could plant a seed and tear it out the ground and kill it before it grows like Sheriff John Brown. Stare at a blank page for days, block days off, parade around my place, lost in thought till it pays off. Until the pain stops, until the raindrops turn to pomegranate seeds. Point me in the right direction, the name is Squeeze. The shot that echoed through the void's what created me. I'm clear on all sides, we all fall and rise. I try to lend an ear, but all I hear is false pride. So I've been on the outside looking in, and I've been thinking about the past and what could have been. I'm clear on all sides, we all fall and rise. I try to lend an ear, but all I hear is false pride. So I've been at the shooting range killing time, and I've been cloud gazing looking for a silver line. Today's the day I finish what I started, put the final touches on it, take the false bravado, replace it with something honest. I'm in the lab trying to figure out my brain chemistry, with good and evil on either side of me like parentheses. I keep my dogma on a short leash as ravenous. I feed it Cain's offspring and Bible passages. My little hellhounds accusing me of sacrilege, but let's get back to rapping about money, murder, and avarice. Abel got murked, Judas took the loot. Decker got a stomach virus from eating forbidden fruit. I was duped by a tapeworm, accused of high treason, given a moral code and taught to apply reason. But I don't listen well, and mindless obedience is like a prison cell. I live in hell, sinners cast stones at the old shattered bag of bones in the catacombs, where I walk a crooked path alone.
Everything we do is music.
I'm clear on all sides, we all fall and rise. I try to lend an ear, but all I hear is false pride. So I've been on the outside looking in, and I've been thinking about the past and what could have been. I'm clear on all sides, we all fall and rise. I try to lend an ear, but all I hear is false pride. So I've been at the shooting range killing time, and I've been cloud gazing looking for a silver line. Today was like the last day. We masquerade around backstage, half crazed with skulls like Fabergé eggs. When I crack the yoke breaks and light cascades, I think the world came to life that way. I heard the end is like a new beginning. The curtains rise like a red tide. The devil's hanging by a politician's necktie. We all fall and rise. The stage comes alive. The veil drops and she's standing on the other side. Act 2 is the summer of 9/7, when I figured out you gotta go through hell to find heaven. But point me in the right direction. I was somewhere in the darkest depths when she dragged me out of my depression. There's no better time than now. I've been gone a while, drifting on a cloud, daydreaming at the domicile. Through pupils like two black suns, I saw her smile. She pulled a demon out of my head like God's child.
A young researcher asked. Use code.
It's about to storm. We're actually under a tornado watch.
How you wanna walk? How you wanna breathe? How you gonna talk like a G? How you gonna rock when my steed spin a body out? It's caught up in the fantasy. It's just an RPG. I give a fuck about my hit points. Smoking on a thick joint. Fucking around, I got the juice. What it do? Build your stats up for the beast. I got wax up in a crease. Fucking around, I chunk of deuce. Don't fuck with you. What it do? How I'm the last boss. Wait until I pass cross. Fucking around, I got the potion. Slow the motion, bring it up, put it down. Roller coaster, hold the ghost and shit inside your head where all that goddamn commotion sits. Yeah. How you wanna walk? How you wanna breathe? How you gonna talk like a G? How you gonna rock when my steed spin a body out? It's caught up in the fantasy. It's just an RPG. How you wanna walk? How you wanna breathe? How you gonna talk like a G? How you gonna rock when my steed spin a body out? It's caught up in the fantasy. It's just an RPG. I do just what I gotta do. I had to cut some folks out. I mean a lot of you. You say you ride with me, who you think you talking to? That don't vibe with me, I ain't trying to talk with you. You know me, homie, squad over everybody. My girl tripping, always wishing for a better body. The grass green, baby, come on, let me get inside it. I'm a fiend, baby girl, you know I've been about it. How you wanna walk? How you wanna breathe? How you gonna talk like a G? How you gonna rock with my steez? Spin a body, I just caught up in the fantasy. It's just an RPG. How you wanna walk? How you wanna breathe? How you gonna talk like a G? How you gonna rock with my steez? Spin a body, I just caught up in the fantasy. It's just an RPG.
I give a fuck about my hit points. Smoking on a thick joint. Killing shit in Chrono Trigger. Listening to Pink Floyd. All these people up in here and yet I feel a bit void. Resuppress my memories. Shout outs to Sick Freud. Shout outs to Big Boy. That's the state that I am in. Switch my potions up so I no longer take no Vicodin. No religious bitches in my circle like Leviathan. See, you being born again just means that you can die again.
How you wanna walk? How you wanna breathe? How you gonna talk like a G? How you gonna rock with my steez? Spin a body, I just caught up in the fantasy. It's just an RPG. How you wanna walk? How you wanna breathe? How you gonna talk like a G? How you gonna rock with my steez? Spin a body, I just caught up in the fantasy. It's just an RPG.
Wouldn't mind disappearing right about now and try to steer towards the sea to drown the stride and sound out. Two-wheel driving on the upper side, anxious to the final stage while staring at the acid rain that's eating at the wiper blades. Follow hyperspace and drift into a gas giant. Try to blame the type of plane, but truth is I'm a bad pilot. Ads, hype, and sales and intimate lines have off uncomfortable sensations for a limited time. A free involuntary twitch comes with the panic I feel. I let my car blink in the ditch until my hands reappear. You can say I fear it, disappear in act one, the stage is set. Worries warn the specifications that the tailor met. Says to break the glass in case of uncertainty. The world had melted and nothing, I one little button, I just have to turn the key. See, I felt the pressure of the bubble, I know that I shouldn't have locked my knees. I think it's stupid, I told you to stay calm, that's just hypocrisy. But there's nothing else here. There's just blood, dust, and the moonlight around here. I'm alone. There's just blood, dust, and the moonlight around here. And I'm gone. There's no point in me wiping the mud off without the aplomb. My dreams are subpar. I'm in the dust on while she plays a guitar and hums a love song. About to see her, then I wake up on a belt leading to a buzzsaw. Stay to watch me melt down to fluid, stressing out, focused on the mouth of madness, and it's chewing with its mouth open. Eyes closed and recalibrate the visor on me. I'm heartbroken, just a valet for white Ferraris. Too panicked, but it's my fault. Alright, I'm sorry. See my anxiety and my calmness in a fight for glory. Prepping the white hot forks for that cold slab of meat. And keep my feet kicked up in the same old atrophy. In the taxi seat, I'm making a getaway quick in a minute. I'm getting up out of the panic attack. And a massive elected offense of the method pretending I'm fine. Think that I figured the minimal stress level out. Settled down into the mouth of a blender. King, panic attack, metal crown. There's just blood, dust, and the moonlight around here. I'm alone. There's just blood, dust, and the moonlight around here. And I'm gone.
fucking lost, really lost, never been this lost, man. I need to pause, feeling so old and my vision's crossed. When all these images of our intimacy cross my vision, am I missing something? Is my system flawed? I'm thinking, if I cry inside a room when nobody is, do I really even cry or do I die in here? I've pioneered the bubble that I sit inside of fear, floating on the surface, rarely do I ever dry my tears. Every time I close my eyes and I see your face, I start to feel alive and it's really great. But when you call my phone and I hear your voice, I can hear you feel alone and I feel destroyed. I don't seem to make you smile like I used to, hence why my body at work now seems bruised up out. I've used up my power, it's too much, and now I need an hour to adjust. Get my thoughts right, alright man, stop sulking. Focus both eyes on life and what's important. And that's you. Yeah, that's you.
He was crying quietly, softly. The tears fell from his eyes like water from a fountain.
Tell me something good, kill the melodrama. I was in the poppy fields sipping belladonna, inhaling prana till a broken promise fell upon us. They don't sell records, they just sell personas. Pariah seeing beyond the piranha, snapping pictures of prima donnas and Tony Montana action figures. You take it all so serious, need to ease up a bit. Need a Hollywood agent and publicist. Need a new look for the fickle newcomers, and if they don't like it, tell them suck a pickle cucumber. Cool as Cusack, I'm playing catch up, it's moving too fast, but in the wrong direction. We're adolescents and new jacks. Every day's a blessing, every day's a holiday. Things are looking up now, I'm destined to take it all away. A beautiful illusion, sweet as apple pie. If she bats an eyelash when you see her passing by, say hi. Miss Maya, superstars are falling from the sky. Everything is everything, but do we live a lie? Beautiful illusion, show me what you're trying to hide. Forbidden fruit, the simple truth, an apple of my eye. Miss Maya, superstars are falling from the sky. Everything is everything, but do we live a lie? Beautiful illusion, show me what you're trying to hide. Forbidden fruit, the simple truth, an apple of my eye. Spy someone tying off, getting high in a poppy field, nodding out beneath the night sky. If you catch a falling star, put it in your pocket, then take it down the block, try to flip it and turn a profit. You take yourself so serious, need to ease up, relax, take a load off, kick your feet up. I'm on the pavement, Lucy's in the sky with diamonds and psilocybin mushroom clouds with silver linings. A full moon halo, a melancholy angel that's hiding something from me. I'm trying to work the angles, sweet talking, sleepwalking through the streets, watching Judas Priest offer eulogies, lying through the teeth. I've been so lost, flying high on transcendental planes. You take the clear blue skies with the torrential rains. A beautiful illusion, sweet as apple pie. If she bats an eyelash when you see her passing by, say hi. Miss Maya, superstars are falling from the sky. Everything is everything, but do we live a lie? Beautiful illusion, show me what you're trying to hide. Forbidden fruit, the simple truth, an apple of my eye. Miss Maya, superstars are falling from the sky. Everything is everything, but do we live a lie? Beautiful illusion, show me what you're trying to hide. Forbidden fruit, the simple truth, an apple of my eye. Tell me something good, help me see the light. My mind's moving too fast, I can't sleep at night. The world's moving too fast and coming to a close. The greatest show on earth, that's undisputable. You take it so serious and rarely ever smile. I know that when my time comes, I'm going out in style. A platinum halo and diamonds in the sky, and a pair of wings for every fallen angel on the rise. Now Miss Maya, show me what it is you're trying to hide. Everything is everything, but do we live a lie? Every shining star in heaven's falling from the sky. Beautiful illusion, rotten apple of my eye.
Just use your imagination, nation.
This is the second time we've ever played in front of people, man. We're scared shitless.
Do you love me too?
The ultimate aim is to produce sound which is completely acceptable to the listener. Records that give you pleasure.
There must.
I wanna take you home. I'm not out on the town. Say that you're pretty, so you stand up before I drag you down. Crawling up your skin, potions, pills, and medicines to drain you and bleed your magic out. Oh, don't wanna scare you off. Don't wanna know your name. You'll never know a single thing about me till it's far too late. Crawling up your skin, potion blazing medicine to circumvent your brain.
I used to try to fit in with people. I banned my ego for all of my friends in preschool. All the way to high school, I tried to seek approval. Doubled on my friends, but you see my grief quadrupled. Changed my approach, now I seem to do cool. Dropped out of college, going peace and toodles. Now I lead my own school of thought. Never miss a day, never drop out of flop. My parents disappointed, they're acting all offended. But whatever, it's okay. They don't understand my spirit or how I feel when the beat drop and I hear it. No interference, I stay precise and inventive. I guarantee that I'll probably fall 1,000 times before my victory. But it ain't shit to me, I've an epiphany. I'll orchestrate my words, composing different
drift aloft in some effortless place, bound by delicate tread, saving no face.
Air dissolves where one game is designed, something's elegant find, so the program goes.
Check it out.
Fate decides how these columns align.
stepped inside a room full of blue. Chances are that every rumor is true. I speak slowly, cause in this town it seemed like every creep know me. I should drop a mixtape and market strictly beats only. Y'all should know be eavesdropping, so I'm lighting the wood slow. Old school heat, it's like igniting a wood stove. Amalgam thinking like a wishing well jeweler. Mini me's jocking, may y'all kids some sell juniors. Flipping cards, trying not to trigger trap hoes. Y'all trying to wrap this up, you're gonna need a bigger lasso. Chilling out with Rand, best believe we kicking fat flows. If you ain't trying to crush it, why the hell you spitting raps for, huh? I push it back, putty tat, the cat is so sick. Y'all run the zigzags like it's freaking Madden 06. Slow your roll, AI to the wayside. Big wallet chasing Spider House by the Bayside. That's Majora's Mask, let the moon fall slow. Y'all be spitting boring raps, let your crew all know. I put it down. Yo, what up, Rand? I put it down. I put it down. I put it down.
Yeah. I was working on my masterpiece. Before I pass, at least to y'all, I wanna be known as one of rap's elites. I've been gathering and grabbing beats and booking tours, cause you know even a starving artist has to eat. The smart ones always outlast the hard ones. Been a marksman like I was kin to the Marstons. I'd rather kick a rhyme than hit the quine. They say I spit the vine and it's always in the nick of time. They know it's the truth, the flow is aloof. Music up, shoot 'em up. Clive O in the booth. Cats across you and keep a handshake firm still. That's the type of stuff that make a nice guy turn heel. Another chapter, coming hard as a second rapture. Chess master, verbally we dead rappers. Life is hard, that's why I'm rapping is hard. Trying to make it worth the scratching and scars. More than just spectacular bars, we keep the passion as large. Feeling invincible, like Mario grabbing a star, yeah. Kill them softly, similar to assassins. Seen a lot of cats sell they soul to try to cash in. Flowing decent, but lacking the passion. Heavy on mechanics, but they pass on the action. Man, this makes something that excites me. I don't grab a mic piece thinking about a hype beast. I'll be on that Spike Lee, trying to do the right thing. As dark as I am, how could you ever take me lightly? Put it down. I put it down. Yeah, we put it down. Kill Bill, we put it down. MAGA.
I put it down like my inventory fall. Like my dog won't get no better. Like a mic after a rapper's career has hit a lull. Yeah, my sons and best remember that I'm kicking the cosmo, was spitting with my eyes closed. Listening to y'all feels like listening to Maz grow. Spliff kick like a Bronco, left me up like tonsils. Don't be hostile while you kiss the into Hanzo. Catch a zooted out in Tokyo. And the blunt got the wood up like Pinocchio. I put it down like something useful on the post-it notes. So-and-so sleeping on my music like they comatose. Wake up sleepyhead, it's time to get on up. You keep claiming you this shit, but that's a dysentery bluff. In summation, bro, you lyrically suck. Treat your music like an item that I don't need, pick it up. And put it down, put it down. Put it down, put it down. I put it down, I put it down. I put it down, I put it down.
seems surreal. Wanna keep it chill. Hold me near. That sucks, it's a little too close now. Only you can get me to cry. Think I might have said a little too much today. Don't wanna hear about your other guy. All alone in the dark like a mushroom. That's the way I'm gonna get by. Spare me the awkward little details. Oh no, there's trouble inside. Something fell. It's about to spill. What to do? It's clear. I'm not that bad. I'm just a little upset. I'm not that bad. I'm just a little upset. I'm not that bad. I'm just a little upset. I'm not that bad. I'm just a little upset.
I'm going to LA. What? I'm going to California.
Why?
Well, I haven't been doing too good here, you know?
Want to mention in passing, there'll be food and drink, there'll be moonlight dancing. If you could see to it somehow, could you lend your place or a hotel room now?
Miss Perfect was powdering her nose in the bathroom stall with the pile of chemicals getting zooted. I was daydreaming about my music, cleaning forbidden fruit out my teeth with a toothpick. The masqueraders are passing out party favors and playing games that appeal to our darker nature, like William Tell with a loaded Glock. If you're not a short shot, you'll decorate their flesh with red polka dots. Holly stepped out the restroom with toilet paper stuck to her stilettos, holding a golden globe. If all the king's men weren't riddled with bullet holes, she'd be the bulimic Bella the ball that stole the show. But tragedy's a photo op, so strike a pose with the seven-headed beast. She's a sight to behold, my Babylonian beauty, bougie, domineering, designer wearing diamond earrings. Find your bearings.
Want to mention in passing,
I just wanna say
there'll be moonlight
it's
dancing.
gonna be great
Could see to it somehow,
if you could see to it.
place or a hotel room now.
The sky darkened, but no one seemed to notice. Fighter planes blocking out the sun like locusts. It's all showbiz, glamour and glitz. Divine play off of Broadway and camera tricks. Little miss bites her lower lip. Wine trickles down her chin. I'm sitting in the corner taking notes with the fountain pen. Inside looking out, outside looking in. Singer praise from a wrinkled page in the book of hymns. And when the moon turns blood red, and love is something terrible and beautiful that's hanging by a thread. You don't know if it's the end or a new beginning, but know for sure there's something fundamentally flawed with the life that you've been living. I wasn't there for the crucifixion. We tightrope walk the thin line between truth and superstition. If you don't know, you'll know real soon. The sacred and profane atoned in the hotel room. Now listen,
Want to mention in passing,
I just wanna say
there'll be moonlight
it's gonna be
dancing.
great
Could see to it somehow,
if you could see to it.
place or a hotel room now.
I've been so lost, kicked while I was down. Barely had the strength to pull my sickly frame off the ground. I've been found out, a fraud, a phony, exposed. Felt the world breathe when taken beyond my threshold for pain. Maintain, sang in the rain. I'm the only one to blame for not staking my claim. I have fallen so far from grace, built, destroyed, and searched for new worlds that would help me to fill the void. I am 1-0. I kill the noise. And red rum, the rhythm section, with no exception, the real McCoy. Searching for the source, the dream merchant in the sky. The most high that penalized a certain sin of pride. There's serpents in disguise lurking around the city streets. I pull the curtains back inside Jehovah, speaking with the beast. Weigh my soul, weigh my organic metronome. Place it on a scale, help me see beyond the veil.
I'd rob my own apartment and I wouldn't give a damn. I'd blame it on the person that nobody knows I am. I look into my eye holes, what do I see? Look into my eye holes, what do you see? I look into my eye holes and what do I see? A handsome motherfucker, motherfucking looking back at me, a mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear it on Thanksgiving and I'd laugh in the parade at all the people hissing, knowing I'm the one they hate. And at the big finale, I would tear my face away and smile as they grip their own and try to do the same. I look into my eye holes and what do I see? Look into my eye holes, tell me what you see. I look into my eye holes and what do I see? A handsome motherfucker, motherfucking looking back at me, a mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. I'd wear that mask of my own face. I'd wear that. I'd wear that.
Yeah. Cryogenic sleep, wake me up when the lights are gone. Leave a cup of chicken rhyming by the microphone. Spend less time deciding whose exciting side you're on. Cause we can live together but we'll die alone. Write this MP3 inside a postcard and send it to my better self that everyone's been missing so hard. And tell me more how I have no heart. The choice of words is on point, dog, you so smart. The way you choose to word yourself, you're like Mozart. A good subtle advice, seriously though, dog. Telling me I'm sounding sad during the phone call. After I peek my brains out just before a dog call up. EXO roll up like Katamari. Never feeling sorry for a sucker talking fish and calamari. Bringing on me, hotter than wasabi. 4 o'clock on 4th July, we finna party. On a visa from the lake of fire, escaping higher. Cause stands from chaos, just stay soft and biased. We'll break your liars, we'll pair suppliers. The great supplies of AKs that come in crates in case we tired of you haters crying. Cause can't nobody spit shit quiet like this. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. And can't nobody spit shit quiet like this. Can't nobody spit shit quiet like this. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. I'm the best thing since white slice wrist. And can't nobody spit shit quiet like this. Finally leaving Lavender Town. Used to drive myself insane, but I'm the passenger now. Now perfection sits behind the steering wheel and takes a left, and yet still manages to do right by me. Manages how? Yo, she gave my heart out home, man. She really moved me. For real, she soothed me. Her hippie groovy, a Ghibli movie. Her smiling takes me to islands that please the iris and feed the soul. To her eyes consistently see the soul food. Beside a sin, I treasure. You see everything about it. Helps relieve the stress and pressure. I never walk away too far. I don't resent the pleasure. This to give me in a measure that I don't pretend to measure. Walking down on memory lane, my favorite place to visit. Being ever so descriptive, all those places are me. And give it and take it, and yo, my senses are rarely efficient. But today the embrace is the present fades in a minute. I'm saying, you can't kill my smile. You're a challenge, you to try. Yeah, yeah. I believe I've changed, and I think I know why. A.V.
The road to Celadon City was difficult, but just off principle, I found the shit. I'm crawling out the mountain pits, trying to get to Indigo. We plateaued off. The wind from off of our backs could get your hat blown off. I played the flute, he moved the beast. I'm staying true to whose beliefs. Talking shit about my movements, you confused, choose your beefs. I had to go the backwards road, but I ain't stepping back. We on another level. Fuck your vessel, you should check the stats. It's EXO with the best flow. Y'all stuck on Minesweeper, we on PS4. I make my best music when I'm depressed, ho. Right now I'm feeling fine, but anytime this G-Check shows, I turn into a fucking K9 with 3 necks slow. I heard your tape, I'm not a fan, I'm hitting eject, bro. It's been a journey, please miss me with the silly talk. Say my music's whack while you try and do the Billy walk.
Every time he opens his mouth, he says, oink.
I have no chill. I have no chill. I have no chill. No, I have.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense at 3:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. NORAD detected a long-range nuclear missile launch in North Korea. This missile is believed to be headed in the direction of the Los Angeles metropolitan area. It is believed that it will impact this area within the next 1.5 to 2 hours. All residents within a 400-mile radius of this area should seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a
I don't know what is wrong with me now. I have yet to figure out what makes my dominoes.
Look, I just wanna finesse it when you already know. Got a couple $100 and some quality draw. Yeah, lost to all the bills, got them calling me dough. Never feed a shitty rapper, try to follow me home. Wanna find that time, wanna time that place, wanna pace it together with a climax close, wanna climb that face. I'ma shut it down, never tie no lace. I'ma glide past slow, got a high fast low, cut out the lotion, rub past roads, cut out the lotion, foot off the past, foot off the whole shit, cut out the bullshit, call it promotion.
Just wanna finesse it when you already know. It's just wanna finesse it when you already know. It's just wanna finesse it when you already know.
Who let these weak ass rappers in? Whack in your they speak, man, arrogant. Damn, she ain't at a 0.5%. What I'm able to be when I grab the pen. I came to play it with the beat and my imaginary friends. Straight up out of my cerebral, not adapting to no trend. I'm straight evil. Watch the devil leap and dance through all people. Now I'm the one teaching class and I've zero patience for your leaking ass. I don't fear no bricks cause I breached the glass. Now it's free roam. And with every season pass, so do people who there try to speak for rap, huh? I let the exo demons out a while ago. The skin you then delete your flesh and use your bones like xylophone. You shooting but your bullets tickle. Don't even the Tylenol. I've told you before you can live together but you die alone. Finna spaz out on you crack house. Loud mouth rappers with your ass out. Black out. Lay the smack down. Laugh loud after once the track's out. Chilling in the background. That's out. You're mediocre. You feed below cause you're humorous. But it's really over. Delete your whole music careers. Get a couple million views in 2-3 years. Like, well, who you did it, then you come, cause no one truly cares. True, the spirit's the food, it's so fucking soothing. Moving through the years and consuming, you suckers losing. Pushing out your tears and resuming this dumb confusing movement that you fear, assuming you'll be winning soon. Screaming thoughts with your screenshots. Bragging about your numbers, boy, you seem lost. You best be prepared for when the streams cross. Nasty with the flow, I'll turn the beat off.
Dragon, 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 dragon,
that's okay. Going na 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 Got a job now, still a hippie though. True reality like weed, let it hit me flow. Spitting clean flow still, but I really know I gotta get my shit together. Gotta pop a little bit of squad squalling while you rap is garbage. Fuck a studio, I'm dropping bars in my apartment. Street so charming, and it's so five star comments. To talk more slick than I said, I promise. Some people get cross sometimes, but that's okay. Some people get lost sometimes, and that's okay.
Oi lad, he turned from a wee snake to a big old dragon. A dragon, I tell ye. Oh boy, it's a big old dragon, I tell you. Oh, the dragon. Oh, the dragon.
Scalpel to the heart, trying to stop the bleeding. Symphonic Mozart echoes off the ceiling. Study symbols in each sky, trying to catch some meaning. Yo, I come to the conclusion, yeah, I must be dreaming. Yeah, I must be dreaming. Yeah, I must be dreaming. Come to the conclusion, yeah, we must be dreaming.
Wake up screaming. Same dream that I've had for the past 6 years. It starts on a metal building, feet are on a ledge. Head starts tilting, teeter on the edge, and I jump off, and it feels like a month long as I'm falling. Then it cuts off as I plunge through an awning, yawning. Wake up and I don't really know what to make of it. I really wish these night terrors stopped. Swear to God, these nightmares are awful. Scenes out a gothic novel. Worst part is that I'm the author. Maybe I should call a doctor. Maybe I should get a fucking shrink to see me. Whatever. Turn on the TV channel, flip through a bunch of repeat episodes of The Twilight Zone. Flip to a sports channel with the highlights on, through the primetime news and a Lifetime film and a wildlife doc. Then finally stop on an infomercial about a controversial, experimental, non-reversible medical procedure. Dream deletion. Remove potential to dream while sleeping and enjoy your rosy slumber. Interested? Call the toll-free number 1-800-586-7633. Fine print under, I ignore it. Grab my phone, dial the digits till I hear the tone. Fingers fidget till I hear alone. Voice across the speaker groan.
Thank you for calling. We're no longer offering our service. I'm awfully sorry. We're lawfully obligated to close off our operation. Thanks for your cooperation.
Then they hang up, rang up their office a second time, and a third and a fourth and fifth, and on a sixth I checked the line. Heard a voice give me directions to their office. There's a sign out front that says Siesta ink and rustic print, and when I find it I should go up flights of stairs until I see a shining light, and walk through halls of doors until I get to room 101. And as they talk I grab the keys and let my Civic's engine run, and drive until I see the sign. Park my car and walk the floor and run up flights of spiral stairs until I think I see the door, and open wide and step outside. Behind me now the door is shut. I'm standing on a concrete ledge and must be 80 stories up, and as I'm slipping off the edge I can feel my iPhone rung. I pick up and hear the voice behind the metal echo. Jump, jump, jump. I must be dreaming, yeah, I come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming. Like we must be dreaming, like we must be dreaming. Like I come to the conclusion that we must be dreaming.
Flashback to the night before, lucid swimming, ocean floor. Following this motion towards the shore, but I can barely make it. Seems like everything is vacant, except a solo lighthouse in the forest. Doors forced shut, but I climbed the ladder at the top. A sadder picture or illusion. Eyes move into a city left in ruins. Past the woods, I draw conclusions. Wait, heard a sound return to ground in the trees. It seems louder, so I scatter after fractured laughter patterns in the distance. Hear it echo, losing minutes as I let go of existence as I know it. Tiptoe into this wasteland, lots of empty spray cans, tagging no man's land on all the buildings, torn down to pieces. I wonder if mankind's now becoming an endangered species, and if so, what's the purpose of my being? I've come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming, man. I come to the conclusion that I must be dreaming. Still can't wake up, so I see what all my dreams are really made of as I follow through the wake of whatever massacre occurred. Thoughts growing more disturbed, passing every single curb till I swerve into a burning sign and think, where else have I heard of Siesta Inc? Where else have I heard of Siesta Inc?
Look at me, doing things. I'm doing things. Look at me, I'm doing things.
I would do anything.
Look at me, I'm doing things. I'm doing things. Look, I'm doing things. Hey, look at me. Look, I'm doing things. Huh? I'm doing things. Yeah, I'm doing things. Alright. Look at me. I'm doing things. Doing things. Big time. Doing things. Flat bro. Look at me. Troubadour. I'm doing things. My head hurts. I'm doing things. Doing things. Broke, stressed, hopeless. Fresh out the ocean steps. Overslept. Woke up in the cold sweat. Soaking wet. Below the threshold, your breath to get the full effect. So when sun shines, you can feel them in your solar plex. Is it all a dream? Is it all in vain? No. Pulling out a brain shot with forceps is painful. Think big, aim high, entertain angels. Stay golden, disdainful of the same old. He's got a good song, he's got a certain style. Every goddess on the planet wants to have his child. Thinking out loud, exhaling brown clouds. My guns go, your guns go pow pow. They're not figurative, I don't throw stones. I aim high and shoot holes in the ozone. I got big plans to do big things, to spit pristine 16s and live dreams. Look at me, I'm doing things. The pipe dream, I'm doing things. My music bangs. Look at me, look, I'm doing things. Huh? I'm doing things. I'm Deca One, doing things. Yeah, look at me, I'm doing things. Big time, doing things. Flat bro, look at me, troubadour. I'm doing things. My head hurts. I'm doing things. The sneak thieves trying to snatch what I got. I took the product off the table, put it back in my sock. Take a page out my book, sign your name on the top. Take the hands you hold the mic with and place it on the chopping block. I'll lop it off, watch it drop and leak fluid. Like your pop's old Buick, Judas. First you gotta go through this, you gotta make sure your back's strong. I did everything you glorify in rap songs. Made a fast buck, hubris, bass drums. Gassed up by an opportunist with the snake's tongue. Sounds dubious, catching blown kisses from a cutie's lips. Acting out scenes from a movie script. I play a man that overslept, woke up in the cold sweat, soaking wet, got dressed, grabbed his coat and left. By day he swallows pride and tries not to choke to death. By night he dreams little dreams in the ocean's depths. Look at me, I'm doing things. I'm pressing buttons, I'm doing things. My music bangs. Look at me, look, I'm doing things. Huh? I'm doing things. Yeah, I'm doing things. Yeah, look at me, I'm doing things. Big time, doing things. Flat bro, look at me, troubadour. I'm doing things. My head hurts. I'm doing things.
trouble, do the hustle. Everybody do the hustle, get in trouble. You just love to get in trouble, do the hustle. Everybody do the hustle. My modus operandi don't involve ganja, booze, or beer. Party favors after shows, dressing rooms full of those. Players looking to propose a toast. Nope, I've been around the world, but like my bedroom the most. Though you know I won't go away. I got the golden voice even a ventriloquist couldn't throw away. I need understanding, my presence is demanding. Buy some merch and maybe I can spin it on a stand-in. One mellow, cause the two is seeing double after about 3 drinks. So before I get into trouble, slap you 5 and grab a taxi. Don't even have to ask me if I'm tired, y'all stay wide like old telephones. I need my time alone in my home, create my zone prone, cuddling with an old movie on and I'm gone. So if you're calling me to come back to the streets and get freaks, please, I ain't even trying to get
24-hour party, people don't sleep, don't drink, don't eat like we do. I leave you be if you leave me be too, but I can't see you when you need to.
Get in trouble, you just wanna get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle. Get in trouble, you just love to get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle.
You gotta understand, I wish I could live like you, but I can't be a man. The bad intuition, just understand. You know I really like you, but I must have a plan. Don't thrive on inhibition.
My oh my, it's 3:04 and partner, why oh why are you calling me for? I thought I was understood, I'm so good on that club shit. Don't care how the club's lit, I just make the club hits. Spitting on the introverted tip, flex that I don't return texts and I don't throw fits. It is said, it is writ like your name on an every night check for the beers and tips. My tips are reaching out, I want my own apartment. My life is halfway over, and it ain't even started. My new rap name is Young Tragedy. This ain't the way it had to be, I'm plotting on a magic seed. Please intercede if you see people stopping me, asking how do I make the sound of giving me demo CDs. Trying to get me to smoke weed and watch their TVs. Can we have all interactions through email, please? 24-hour party, people don't sleep, don't drink, don't eat like we do. I'll leave you be if you leave me be too, but I can't see you when you need to. Get in trouble, you just wanna get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle. Get in trouble, you just love to get in trouble. Do the hustle, everybody do the hustle.
You gotta understand, I wish I could live like you, but I can't be a man. The bad intuition, just understand. You know I really like you, but I must have a plan. Don't thrive on inhibition. Body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not. Body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not. Body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not. Body people wanna dance with me, like they know there's no chance for me. Please don't let it stop when they don't know what I'm not.
Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4. Ace, deuce, scrap, wants 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 4. Ace, deuce, ace, deuce, scrap, want 4. Scrap, want 4. Who wants the hard 4? 5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and he made it the hard way. Pay the front line, take the hard. You have a shooter and a good one. Coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants bets, ladies and gentlemen.
So funky. So funky.
Check me out, y'all.
8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. He's a rolling point is 9. Place 9. 8 shooting for 9. 5 shooting for 9. Who wants to come? Place 6.
So funky. So funky.
Coming out again for a new point.
So funky.
Bets down, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the hard 4?
So funky.
5 wants 4.
Check me out, y'all.
4 fours the point, mark 4.
So funky.
Ace, deuce, scraps, mark 4. Ace, deuce, deuce.
So funky.
Scraps, 1. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Who wants to come?
Check me out, y'all.
9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets. 9 a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4 fours to point, mark 4. Ace, deuce. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Who wants to come? 6 to point. Plays 6.
Use code